You're in violation of community standards. Remove yourself from this property. IMMEDIATELY 3 days. I'd been on my grandfather's ranch for exactly 3 days when Diane Sullivan came roaring up my driveway with 2 police cruisers and a clipboard thick enough to be a weapon. The December morning was cold enough to see breath in the air frost still clinging to the fence posts, and here she was screaming about agricultural violations like I'd detonated a bomb instead of unpacking boxes on land my family had owned since 1947. "Ma'am, please step back and let us handle this, officer," Mackenzie said, but Diane wasn't having it. She was in full battle mode, navy blazer sharp as a knife, despite the winter chill blonde hair sprayed into submission, and that look in her eyes that said she'd crushed people before and would do it again. "Officer, this man is operating illegal livestock facilities in a residential zone." She jabbed a manicured finger at my barn like it had personally offended her. "Cattle farm equipment noise violations. It's a LL in the complaint I filed yesterday." THREE, separate violations of our community covenants. I took a slow sip of coffee watching this woman I'd never met declare war on my existence and felt something cold settle in my chest that had nothing to do with the December weather. What Diane Sullivan didn't know, what she couldn't know because she'd never bothered to research who owned the land she thought she controlled, was that she just made the biggest mistake of her 15-year reign as Meadowbrook Estates HOA president. She'd declared war on the one person in this entire county who had the legal authority to end her corruption permanently. But I wasn't going to tell her that yet. Not when she was digging her own grave so enthusiastically. "My name is Marcus Washington. I'm 45 years old, and 3 days ago I inherited 1,000 acres of Colorado ranch land from my grandfather Samuel Washington, a man who'd spent the last decade of his life documenting every illegal thing this woman and her AOA had done to terrorize this community." The folder sitting in my study contained enough evidence to send Diane Sullivan to federal prison, but Samuel's final instructions had been clear: let them reveal the full scope of their corruption before you destroy them. Let them attack you. Let them show the world exactly what they're capable of doing to innocent people. So when Diane Sullivan came at me with police and threats and that entitled fury that comes from 15 years of unchallenged authority, I didn't pull out the documents that would end this confrontation in 30 seconds. I just smiled and let her keep talking.